This is the story of a villager. Sure, he wasn't a normal villager, but he is a blacksmith, but he wanted to do something great. Sure, he became a blacksmith, and he had awesome talent making armor, earning a lot of money from his trades, and working really hard, day and night. But he wanted to do something special. He wanted to help something for his village. So, he went to go talk to his old friend. Hey buddy, how's it going? Oh yeah, oh you want some bread? Oh no, I think I'm good. So, you're still trying to figure out how to do something special for the village, aren't you? Well yeah, but remember, we can't really do much. Sure, we be able to somehow be able to get better, now we have hats and other stuff, but we can't really do much. But I want to do something great for this village. I want to be able to protect it. You're not gonna try to fight the zombies, are you? Well, no, and also I tried and I almost died. Our village, sheep, I'm talking here. Anyway, we're not capable of defending ourselves, but that's why I'm trying to make something to protect ourselves. But dude, every time you tried this idea, even when we were kids, you end up blowing up your home. Oh, name one time. Okay, what about that time you blew up your house? What do you mean? I never blew up my house. What about that one time? You exploded your house to be able to make something, and your mom got really mad. Well, yeah. I am so disappointed, you son. Why would you do this? You should have become like I have my job of be able to make maps to explore the world. But we never used the maps. Yes, but we'd be able to make great maps for the trade for money. But Mom, I wanted to be able to make something to help this village. I don't want to be a job like yours. And anyway, you never encouraged me, and we never use these maps. We never use our tools except for the hoes. We use those to make our food and farm, but we never use them. You always say it's dangerous. I am gonna do this if you like it or not, and that's that. Fine then, I am disowning you. You can move out if you want to. You're old enough. You can be a grown-up villager. But I'm not having this. You ruined my house. So I'm leaving. And that's final. So go ahead and do that. I'm gonna be looking for a new place to live in the village. You can go live where you want to do all your experiments. And that's that. Fine, Mom. I will. And I'll do great things to this village. I'll be able to help people. I'm not a give upper. I will keep trying. I'll never give up. And that's when you left your house, and then you end up actually building your own blacksmith shop. Sure, it's a good job, but you end up walking for a long time until you eventually make your blacksmith shop. But I didn't I? Look, I remember I first built my shop. Sure, there was people going by it and trying to see if they can borrow to use the furnaces and other stuff, and even my dad was proud of me because he was a blacksmith. Sure, he wasn't that excited for my experiments, but he used to come over and see if he can do some of the work. Dad, so not right now, son. I'm trying to do my work. But Dad, I'm making awesome stuff we can use to defend ourselves. Son, I know if you want to help our village, but that's enough. I am proud of you became a blacksmith, but this is going too far with your ideas. Put these on. No, I won't. Put these on now. Dad, you came over to my house and borrowed my equipment. You can do your work. If you're gonna keep doing this, then go. Fine, but sorry, son. You're never gonna be able to make something to help this village. It's been like this for many generations. The only help we get is from those people. We don't need to rely on them. And anyway, they never stay long enough to protect the village. And even they do, they trap us in tiny little boxes or try to force us to trade or Or worse, feed us with bread and do other stuff. Other stuff like we can't be able to, like, they starve us, or be able to, well, I don't know, draw us in a hole until we can't go anywhere. Son, that's the way of life. Sure, we'd be stuck in a dirt hole and we can't get out until they let us out. But that's life. Well, it's wrong, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Now, get out of my house. Me. And that's why you got kicked out of your home. Sure, I still love my parents. I love them and they care about me. I just wish they can just, help me with my ideas and I can help this village. And also, I'm tired of us getting eaten by zombies. True, but there's not much you can do. I'm just saying this as a friend. Just be careful, dude. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to my farming and sell this bread. Okay, you too, buddy. Take care. You too. You too. Well, this special kind of villager didn't want to give up. So, to be able to do his experiments carefully, he ended up making himself a nice little home. Well, not home, like a little, what you call it nowadays, like a little lab. It was made in instruction to work on his special materials, and he's been trying to work on an awesome idea for a special kind of creature that the protectors made out of steel of iron. And also his other buddies and friends decided to come and help him. Yep, this is gonna work great. Keep up the good work. Yes, this will. That zombie egg. The special villager didn't know what the zombie egg would do. Sure, he found it a long time ago in an old chest far away, where his great grandfather found it, and he wanted to use it for his experiments because his grandfather said these words:
"When you want to do your experiments, you eat bread and cupcakes with some toothpaste."
He remembers those words, but he doesn't understand what would that do. But he knew his grandfather was trying to tell him something to he can use it for experiments, and whatever happens, he'll be proud. So he decided to get the egg, take a special elixir chemical from this. He learned how to do. He's not that good at it, but with his friends' help, he'll be able to learn how to do it. So after that, he's been going through everything he needed. He grabbed some 4 iron blocks, a pumpkin, and placed it down in his round here, in his laboratory. Do his experiments. He winded up the sword, going ting, 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 and he has his sword. So he picked up his armor to make sure if this will work. Sure, there's a high chance his experiment might go terribly wrong, but he will have to take that chance. He has the lead in a fishing rod because from studies he saw from players, now you call it what villagers say, like people or, and stuff, it helps you to control the beast by dragging it, like a leash or a fishing rod. So he was about to do it. So he splashed the special elixir and placed the pumpkin. And he done it. He created the Iron Golem. He was amazed. His friends can't believe it. One of them went out because he panicked. He thought it was gonna explode. But his friend was like going, "Whoa, dude, can you believe this? Yeah, I know, right? We're gonna be able to help so many people. And he looks like us. He even has a nose like us. It's gonna protect so many people. But how are you gonna get out of the lab?" He tried to use a lead, and so far it worked. So he tried to pull it outside. His friend was hiding near the ladders. His other friend was hiding inside the stuff. Until he grabbed the Iron Golem and be able to, it didn't come out just right. He was until the lead broke. He tried many times with the lead, but for some reason he just wouldn't come out. So he used a fishing rod. Sure, it hurt the iron golem, but he didn't mean to. He just needed to get the iron golem out of the lab. For some reason he was stuck. So I think he was too big to get out of the area for the door. So he decided to keep the iron golem in his lab until he can be able to, how you say, protect his friends in his laboratory. And also not to let the other villagers know if they might scream for a monster or something. So he'd been looking at the pumpkins and realized if he remembered this ingredient for 4 iron in a pumpkin carved head, and he grew some on his garden up here, his friend would be able to teach him how to do it. But his friend's a little bit clumsy because they step on it and drop seeds. But he doesn't mind. At least he'll have more pumpkins. So he went down and checked on Iron Golem. So he decided to grab the zombie egg. His friends and his other friend were terrified, like going, "Don't spawn it. It might be bad." But it might be good, he said. So he told them to stand back and watch what happens. He placed the zombie egg, and the iron golem crushed the zombie, and only rotten flesh was left. He was excited, thrilled, and proud. He wanted to tell everyone, but he can't for now. So he decided to do some experiments. Take some iron and maybe a flower. The flower is called poppy, because it's like that's what the name of the flower is. He tried to get some peace for the iron golem. He did not want iron, so he sees it doesn't work. So he tried to give him a flower and hope he will pick it up. He waited and waited. He tried to give the flower again, but he just waited and waited. For some reason the iron golem doesn't want to pick up the flower. He wants to go out there and see the world and be able to protect who's in danger of his village. He said to the iron golem, "Don't worry, buddy. You'll be able to do great for this village. But until then, you're gonna have to wait. We have to show everyone how good you are, and also see if the zombies and all those other mobs you can destroy. So you have to stay in my lab for now." The iron golem was sad, but the villager put away his poppy, and the iron golem just continues looking out the window. He went back home to feel excited and tell his friend. He was looking for his friend, and he saw a kitty. Until the kitty ran away at the same direction while he was walking. So he looked for his friend everywhere he can, until he found his friend. He told him the great news. He had a breakthrough. He created an iron golem. His friend was like, "What?" He was going, "There's no way. Come to my lab tomorrow and you'll see of the iron golem, and he will be able to show the town and protect of the evil monsters that lurk tonight." He tested with a zombie egg. His friend got worried and said, "That was dangerous. You spawned a zombie. Did it work? Because if it didn't, I don't know I can trust you if you might have got bitten." But the friend calmed him down, and he was joking around saying, "I spawned a zombie egg, but the iron golem crushed the zombie. And only bits of them, of flesh, of zombie like rotten flesh, whatever that stuff is, it was left." His friend was excited. He said, "You'll be world famous." But for now, he must wait, because he was tired. So he said goodbye to his friend and walked home. He can't wait for tomorrow, but he was tired. And also, sure, it was morning, but he wanted to relax to his bed. So he closed the door, put his stuff away, and in his inventory and took off his armor. Well, he put on his armor one more time to remember how much he worked on it. So he went on his bed and looked out the window and see all his villager friends in the blue flowers of blossom. He went to go to bed early to rest for the next day. If you want to see part 2, please like and subscribe and hit that bell button so you won't miss any videos. And we'll see part 2, the continuation of this special villager blacksmith story. So I hope you enjoy, and bye bye. And subscribe to YouTuber J Madrid.